So I just pulled up to the Comfort Inn Hotel. I don't even know what to do right now. Like, this is just crazy. But I pulled up here, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I did this. My wife of 4 years is in this hotel right now. She don't have a clue that I'm out here. The thing is, she's been on OnlyFans for a while now. I didn't know. I had no clue. I had no clue that this is what she was doing. But she about to find out today. The reason I found out is because my homie, he got an OnlyFans. Well, he don't have one, but he be on OnlyFans. And he runs across my wife's page, and he tells me that my wife has an OnlyFans. So I'm like, what? Wow. So every day she's coming home, she's acting random. She doesn't know that I even know this shit. So what I did is made a fake OnlyFans page, and I made my name D-Rock on there. You know, I made my name D-Rock. And she don't know what's going on. But what's up? How you doing, man? You all right? I'm good. So she don't know what's going on. I made a fake page, right? I made a fake page on OnlyFans. I'm sorry, y'all, but I made a fake page on OnlyFans. And been talking to her for a week on OnlyFans. I made my name D-Rock, so she's thinking she's doing a meetup with a guy named D-Rock. And it's me the whole time. So she's been hiding and having this OnlyFans the entire time. And the whole time, she's been telling me, like, she's gone, she's doing stuff like that. I'm thinking that she's handling business, you know what I mean? Work business, work meetings, with her friends and stuff like that. When she's gone for hours at a time, I'm not holding it. So I made an OnlyFans. We've been talking for months, right? And she don't know. So she just gave me a room number and everything. And, oh, here you go. She gave me a room number and everything. And she does not know. So, busted. Sense. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. So, exactly. Open the door. Court. Open the door. Open the door. Ain't no, what am I doing? What is you doing? I said, what is you doing? What is you doing? You doing meetups? You doing meetups? I'm not. You doing meetups? What you talking? I'm not stupid. I'm not. No, I'm not stupid. I'm D-Rock. I'm D-Rock. Don't stop playing dumb with me. Katrina, stop playing dumb with me. Stop playing dumb with me. Stop playing. Yes, I'm D-Rock. I'm D-Rock. You know, yeah, you know now. You didn't know. I'm D-Rock, the one you've been DMing on OnlyFans for the past week. Look at this shit, man. I'm sitting at the house the other day when she's talking about, I'm business meetings, or I'm hanging with my friends. You do a meetup. There's nothing to explain. Nothing to explain. You would have, man, I don't give a about no more. Hey, listen, I'm not trying to hear none of them excuses. You and this mother in a whole fucking bikini or some shit about to trying to do meetups. What the you doing? Let me ask you, what are you doing with these meetups? Because you didn't know this is me. That's me you've been talking to for this whole past week. You've been coming, listen, coming home. I'm not trying to hear none of this shit. You've been coming to I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. You've been coming home, laying in the bed with me, I don't about none of that crying, none of that shit. You've been coming home. Listen, you've been coming, no, because that shit crazy. You be coming home every day laying with me and doing all that shit the whole time you doing meetups and shit. No, ain't none of that. You doing meetups. This is what I did not want to marry. This is not what I want. I didn't marry. This is not what I married. We've been married 4 years. We've been married 4 years. It ain't no, it's no, ain't no such thing. It's no, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? I'm not trying to hear that shit. 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 No, don't try to cover yourself up. You study trying to cover yourself up. Don't try to cover you. Why are you embarrassed now? You wasn't embarrassed at first. You wasn't embarrassed when you was on there. I don't give. Now she want to cry. I don't give about none of that crying. Just know this. When you come home and get your shit, I ain't know I love you shit. I ain't know I love you shit. You don't fucking love me. You don't love me. You don't love me. Back away from me. Back away from me. Back away from me. Back away from me. Ain't no dead shit. Back away from me. I can't. You doing a whole, you doing meetups. You got an OnlyFans, you doing meetups. You doing OnlyFans, no, don't touch Katrina, don't touch me. You got an OnlyFans, you doing meetups on tonight, you want to cry and do all that shit. No, I got you. So just whatever. Do it. Listen. Finish doing what you want to sit there. Finish doing what you're doing. Finish doing. Well, back what you thought about. You call the next nigga, well, come get your shit. Your shit will be outside when you come home. Your shit. Don't. I don't give about none of that. I don't about none of that. I don't even know the kid's mind. I don't even know their mind now. That shit. I don't give. I don't give. Yeah, it's all good. You try to get back. You flip like it's all good. That's what you want to do. You come get your shit. That's what you want to do. You come get your shit. I know that. You come get your shit. You get your shit. Don't come to my house. You get your shit and leave.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 25, verse 24. And it read, it say, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So when I give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of great minds to whom rule well. Salutation to the Yakim, so pushing his truth and sincerity to the four corners of the earth, to the one to Aqua, to listen and let them be obedient to the husband, the brother Howard, from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp. Back on another lesson to the spirit and power of Ba'ashem, Yahushai. You know, all adulterous Eve will die. You know, and as we see, we heading into a time where the MOTB, you know, is about, you know, to take place in a sense that creep up on our main feet. Well, you did 2/3 feet, because hey, we as watchmen, we up and we ready. You know, we ready to live our life for Yahweh Hashem. We ready to say no, you know, to this beast and this system. You know, so, you know, as you see the clip, you know, Jake, you know, having his wife for married for over 4 years, you know, and she playing, you know, she doing she think undercover, you know, and on her only fan page, you know, he having a Jake who been on the only fan page, you know, bring it out to him and show him that hey, you're Eve on OnlyFans, and hey, you know, Jake being a supplanter, you know, he supplant the Eve, you know, playing his D-Rock, you know, come up and catch she in the room, in the hotel room, you know, and what she go do? She started sorting tears, you know, she shaking, she asked like if, you know, it's something new, he gonna see, that show the mind studies Eve, you know. And we do, hey, the Lord spare him and take with that portion of a wicked woman. You know, the Lord, you know, reveal it unto him because, hey, he was maybe a honest Jake, you know. And the Lord said to the Lord, the Lord say, well, hey, you know, he deserve this. He deserve better in a sense, you know, because the Lord take him away from that wicked woman, which he called his wife, you know. Because go back to the scripture where it say, he that get to that, I'll go into that precept just now because I want to butcher the precept, but I want to start with this precept here in Proverbs 30 and 20. It says, such is the way of an adulterous woman, she eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no sin, no wickedness. So like, yeah, we'll go back to sin. You know, she have done no wickedness, so you know she will commit adultery. You know, sleep with Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know, and then she playing like it, you know, hey, she wipe her mouth, you know, going back to the scripture where I bring on just now, pertaining to thirsty traveler, she wipe her mouth, and yet she never do nothing, you know, and that is the woman we have today, you know, the woman we have today, you know, that, you know, all of them is just, you know, set up for the kill, all of them set up for the kill, because a lot of men getting put to death by these adulterous women, by they sleep with other men, and the owner man and they try for that meet up, and it's a shootout because it happened in Trinidad here with two men, you know, the wife, the Eve husband, and the owner man, you know, who she cheating on she husband with, you know, two of them, one being I think is a police officer, and one being I think is an army man, and they two of them, you know. Two of them stand up like in the Western, you know, in the Western days, they you know, they stand up facing each other and guns out, you know, and start to shoot at each other. And I think one get wounded and the next one get killed, you know, for Eve. And when the Eve comes to one going in jail, one going in the grave, and we're going with she running free now, still jumping on another egg bags, she jumping on another other men and doing what she do best, committing adultery, being like a thirsty traveler. So we as men of the Lord, hey, do shocked to see Eve trespass against you, you know. Those shocked when they see all hell started to break loose. She tried to put you up and say, hey, this is one of the men of them who's on the highways and byways. This is one of the men of them because why? She wasn't done from the jump. She was an adulterer from the jump, and she was just playing in disguise, because I always said, women is the biggest pretenders. They're pretending, by their role they be playing. They have a role they be playing, and they think that they get you and have you in that jar. And a lot of two-thirds and a lot of men, in this truth, how to wake up, especially men in the Lord, how to wake up, because a lot of brothers begin dreams that their wife committing adultery, a lot of brothers begin, vibes, that they even right, hey, get rid of her, be like as a supplanter, because you can't be giving her that free will to go places when she like, when to come, At the end of the day, you say, my Lord, you want to add spirits unto you. You want things to, and as like a Zach do a video, you want things to take away from your spirit. You want things to add to your spirit. And they're bringing spirits on you by going and committing adultery and bringing that spirit in your house. And you gain a spirit of jealousy, and you know when something wrong, but yet you saying in your mind, nah, my Eve, no, nah, my Eve 100. But hey, none of these even right. All these evil come on this side, which is westernized. They have a westernized mind. They have a mindset of Esau, Edom, they have that mindset of playing that feminine role, They feminists, them feminists like, yeah, they have a feminist rule that they's the alpha in the house. They could go when they want, come when they want, go by the friends when they want, spend night by the friends, go party when they want, come back when they want, And in their eyesight, they wipe their mouth, and said, I have done no sin, So we had in a time where all hell ready to break loose, where Biden, sending back, Putin sending shots to the West, and like, hey, nuclear weapons, I ready for it. I ready, we saying they're strong. And in Babylon now coming back and saying, Joe Biden coming and saying, if he had to defend it, he had to defend it with nuclear weapons too. So we had a time where we at a break where prophecy is at hand, going back into the MOTB, the CBC is ready to bring forth that digital currency. And yet you still try to hold on to Eve where you try to hold on to Eve, which we know is ready to get destroyed. It's stick for the fire, Going back to the scripture, let me see if I get it here. Ecclesiastes 7, I think it's let's forget it here. Let's be with my Babakusha. You can, so like about that, going back into the scripture here in Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26, it says, I find more bitterness than death, the woman whose heart will she mind is snares and nets. So what she doing? She's setting all her traps, all her snares. She going and committing adultery, but coming home and telling you that she was with her friend and she had fun with her friend. They went, and to rituals. They went and done the nails. But knowing that she was, in the hotel doing what she do best. Jumping on the carousel. It say continue. It say, and her hands as bands. It say, whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but but the sinner slakia, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So that why it say and her hand as bands her hands as bands, whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her. So hey, that Jake lucky, that Jake lucky that the Lord make him escape, that use his friend, because the Lord is in control of all things. Everything the Lord in control of. So the Lord make that Jake, to catch his wife, on that man. So if any brother, in this truth, gain a possession that find out their wife was an adulterer, or hearing that, she do something was off, hey, get rid of that woman, get rid of that Eve. The Lord open her way and show you that, hey, she's not for you. Get rid of her, because at the end, when all hell started to break loose, she gonna be a burden unto you, she gonna be a trap unto you, she gonna be a snare unto you, she gonna put you up to get put to death. And the Lord was showing you, I get away all that time, but yet you wanna be, you wanna be in a sense of disobedience. You wanna be in a sense of, nah, I go work things out. But the Lord showing you a sign, the Lord giving you, the opening. Hey, run, run, if you can pack up all your things and run, pack up all your things and run. Use wisdom. Don't add shit onto yourself. Don't right now we in a time where your mind had to be free. Right now we are in a time where your mind had to be focused on getting delivered out of here. Now it's time for we to finish the race, to continue being diligent, continue being in the spirit of Yahweh, to let these wicked Eves throw you down, and the Lord say, don't watch our beauty of our don't think on our beauty of a woman. That's what we paraphrase in the scripture, but don't get lost away after our beauty of a woman, because hey, as we know, she beautiful outside and inside, she all messed up. She all messed up. Her mind messed up. So let me get back here in Ecclesiastes chapter 20. I think I'm getting 7. I was going to bring all the scripture first, but I'll bring all this one after. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 26. It say, hast thou a wife after thy mind? Let's say question mark. Let's say forsake her not. So if you have a woman who pleased to dwell with you, who are now obedient, who respect, who not coming against, the ministry, you go out and do the works, and making it a problem for anything pertaining to when you and brothers meet up or anything like that. Hey, you have a woman after your mind. Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman, a woman who always looking for argument for something, a woman who always watching your every move. It's like, you have an adversary in a sense right in your home. So every move you make, it's like, alright, it's like chess. Every time you make a move, it's sort of to devour you. So you had that spirit now to discern, to what to know that how, if you have a good woman, or if you have a woman who's just trying to pull you down, if you have a light mind woman, and now is not time to be talking to a friend or talking to her Eve with a light mind, because she have her best body and she looking nice and whatever it is, because hey, the Lord show me, I learn from experience, the Lord show me, hey, I can give you whatever you ask for, but let's continue doing my work, and at the end of all, hey, doing the Lord work is more important than all, because going back to the video, what I was taking in this morning with the elder Amon Gaba, when he do that video pertaining to 7 women clipping on 1 man, the apostles was talking in the video, they say, hey, everything go back into patience. Patience, and that is something we know, because a woman gonna be the least in the kingdom, because that gonna be part of our inheritance, but that gonna be the least, because we're gonna be having, powers. We're gonna be, going into different dimensions. We're gonna be that things to blow our mind in the flesh, but in the spirit, when we get back to extraterrestrial body, hey, it's gonna be like as a norm. So woman gonna be totally least for us, because we in this carnal mindset, in a sense, this carnal flesh. I can't say mindset really, because even though we in the flesh, we know the spirit, it always had to be on top. And let us say some brothers fall off and truly off, sometimes before, sometimes we get back up. Because some brothers will actually be fleshly sometimes, and then after they go back in it, pray to, to bring back that spirit, being on fire, because a lot of brothers get caught up, a lot of brothers get caught up, and for a moment, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they just in that spirit, doing what they're doing, and drinking and liming, and doing the work, trying to work, and but now is not time for that. Now is not time for that junk in the spirit. Now is not time to be running after lust. Now is time to be, gathering that oil, gathering the oil and filling up your cup with oil. Because in that time we're coming, when family and the wood start, when all hell started to break loose, your oil will be using up. So be eating that book, eating the book. It come like you're chewing that book, and you're generating oil to your Rakah Kodash. You're adding to your Rakah Kodash. You're adding to your vessel, adding to your lamp. You're filling up your lamp with the word. So let me see if I get this precept here. In Ecclesiastes chapter 26. I'll highlight 1 or 2 precepts here. Yeah. It say, this is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 26, verse 24. It say, a dishonest wife contempteth shame, but an honest wife will reverence her husband. Will reverence her husband. So it say, a dishonest woman contempteth shame. So we can bring to that jig there. When the family find out, when the boys find out, because I sure when the boy come and let him know, hey, you're even OnlyFans. It brings shame to him. It brings shame. You see, he could not believe it. But we gonna do? We had to be a man. We had to go and embrace it, and let she know, well, hey, I'm not for that. Don't feel like it clown me. Don't feel like it have me in that bands, and that nets. Don't feel like it catch me and have me, blind to the fact that you're an adulterer. The Lord, will reveal everything to me. So get rid of that Eve. Because why? She spiriting right. She minding right. Going back into verse 25, it says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. Yeah, so the woman who are caught, the evil are caught, she comes as a dog. She comes as a dog because why? Every other dog, when she hot, they riding her. She like a female dog. There's a whole team of dogs waiting to ride her, and she being that female dog. She being a female dog. It say this is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 26 verse 11. It say, watch over and input eye, and marvel not if she transgress against thee. So this is precept at the quote earlier on, and at this spirit I bring it back out again. So those shocked to see when all hell started to break loose, she pay up. She got a call, and Esau, and she know, hey, you will get this, you will get that. Just pay him in a certain place where we could hold him, And hey, and going back into Samson, she want to know your secrets, she want to know this about it, she want to know where you're going, what time you're coming back. And that is something which fuck with my head. As a man of the Lord, one of my evacs in me, where you're going and what time you're coming back, and that is fuck with my head. I don't like women to question me. And as men of the Lord, it's nothing. In a sense, like, it's okay to let you know, well, I go with the brothers and them, but you don't know no rest of details about what place we go in, what time we coming back. I want to know, like, you're an agent. You had to be an agent or some kind of fucking thing. You understand? But at the end, hey, the Lord will reveal everything at the end. So that's why you have to be circumspect and watch your surroundings to know that all the snares and the traps that the Lord set, for you to jump over all these obstacles, you had to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. And that time to know that, hey, how to function, how to operate, to know that, hey, they can't catch you because why you're dealing with Yahweh Hashem and Shai, and you feared Yahweh Hashem and Shai, so the Lord will show you favor and deliver you from all troubles, even from these wicked Eves. So going to verse 12, it says she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every rod. So that's what she doing. She going, and linking up on she OnlyFans, and going up in these hotels and opening her quiver for every arrow. So wherever arrow enter, she pleased for a bag. So just imagine when Esau come and give she that ultimate bag, hey, she gonna sell out. They gonna pull you up. They gonna pull you up because you study the beauty of a woman or how she riding your dick when the night come, and you feeling like, yeah, that has been in the flesh. You didn't watching the thing spiritual. You didn't watching that she be not trap onto you, she be not snare onto you. When brothers come, she wanna stay inside, she wanna model, and it's a full respect when a brother come, by I have to check our brother, his Eve is to do shit to do pertaining to if she cooking or she organizing food and then go to fucking side. But when they talking to these Eves, they mind so westerners and they so wicked that they don't understand. They don't want to hear you. They want to be in that spirit are rebellious, They want to be in that spirit. So that's why you Lord going to pull them to death. All of them going to be as dung on the face of the earth. When they go into the book of Jeremiah 16, it say, they're going to be as dung upon the face of the earth. So we're going to be seeing all these things taking place. We're seeing a lot of women using us bargaining chips. We're going to be seeing a lot of women running and cleaving and begging to take, hey, take me with you, take me with you. All the ex who leave brothers who wasn't in, all the brothers who had wives and leave them when they was in the trip, they're going to be running, coming back, begging, please, please take my sorry. That is where they're going to be in. They're going to be begging you to take you back, And hey, we could be in our correct, we could be in our right mindset. We're going to have time to study these wicked Eves. You understand? Because hey, they just, stick for the fire. They just trap, lane, the little lane for us to jump over that obstacle. So as the Drake, he get escaped from that wicked Eve. So the men of the Lord had to be if any of our the brothers Eve, being in any position as sneaky or playing that harlot role, and you just playing a blind eye to it, then but use not a man of the Lord. Use not a man of the Lord in a sense. They're not dealing with you. Use a sinner, using the ways of sinners, because you're not taking it into consideration that waiting on the Lord showing me signs, telling me brother showing me certain scenes, and I'm still not taking heed. I study because when she come, when I'm sleeping, she might come and try to give me a blowjob, and make me come, and then after I'm feeling good like, babe, we're cooking today, we're cooking tomorrow, and then yet when you go to work, a man come and bang it out the whole day. Bang it out whole day. When you pull it up in your garage, another man reversing come now before you pull in. And who's that? That is delivery man. And you believe in that is the delivery man.